Welcome back. Hey, episode 20, clowning around the ring. Kool Sheen, acing the whole Adrian Diesel. We got something cooking for you. I don't know if you're ready. We got AEW for episode 20. Might be a little surprise to you, but that's what we're gonna be coming in hot with. So, you want to get right into it, or how you been, man? You feeling good going into this?
I'm not really feeling this creative decision of not doing a WWE episode, so I think I'm gonna pull the banks. Have fun doing this one on your own. See ya.
Puts the title down. Takes a few steps. Don't do it.
So mad.
Oh, God.
I'm so salty, but we're here to talk about AEW. I'm so salty, though. Had to bring it up. So salty.
There's a reason why we're not doing WWE for episode 20.
Off the merch?
We gotta stand with our
Michael Cole talk slander?
stand with our ladies.
WWE, his own social team, put out a message that basically said that their former WWE Women's Tag Team Champions didn't feel safe working with two other workers, which isn't even the truth.
Lies and deflections, deceitfulness.
I'm standing my ground. Where were you when Sasha and Naomi stand their ground?
Dead ass, though. Dead ass, though.
Stand their ground.
I mean, I stand someone who stands standing.
I always stand someone who stands standing. I'm a stander of standing.
Yeah.
Someone who stands.
Respect. Respect. Respect.
The boy's injured.
Respect.
The boy's injured. Someone's got to do it. How you doing?
Respect. Hey, if Bowens can't show up to the scissor party, I guess I'll fill in.
Man,
I guess I'll fill in, huh?
Hey, I'll call you Daddy Billy Gunn. How you doing?
And another, little side note I want to get out of the way before we get too carried away is I called it. Christian Cage came out and gave me exactly what I wanted. Jungle Boy Luchasaurus, Powerhouse Hobbs Ricky Starks, and Swerving Keith Lee. Double or nothing. 3-way dance. Let's see it. Bringing out the big guns. I like it. I knew it, man. I knew exactly what was going to happen, and I was hoping it was going to be just like this, and it is. I feel good. I feel empowered right now, sitting on that one. But are you excited at least now that it is true?
I'm excited.
Okay.
But excuse me, I had to burp chat. I think there still might be a turn coming.
Okay.
I'm going back on what I said. Christian Cage might be sneaking around. Did you see JB's face when he
looked a little nervous.
He coughed up. Not even this challenge, but didn't he offer up like a triple threat or something for the FTW? Didn't he want Ricky Starks to put it on the line against Swerve and JB Jungle Boy? So JB looked more shocked about. Well, I don't know actually. He just looked Pikachu chalk face. You know what I'm saying?
He looked a little. You might even consider it nervous. You might even consider it. He looked a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Because the L's he recently has been taken, it's either a turn, on the boys, or he's gonna do Christian Cage is gonna do the sneaky sneak and be dirty and help him retain the belts.
Okay.
And or get JB the FTW belt, and then that's gonna either make Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy switch too, or be like, what the fuck? This ain't how I want to live my life. But who knows?
Okay.
That's what I think is going to happen. That's my prediction.
I'm interested to see if the Lucha Express,
That's what they were called.
Yes. I'll see if they turn on Christian. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, but I think it's more likely they keep them together and they have Christian try to do some sneaky stuff like you were saying to keep them as champs. But yeah, no, I mean, I'm more interested in seeing how Powerhouse Hobbs and Ricky Starks kind of take this, both challenges. They're obviously, like they were kind of stating before, like the vets of the group, and they feel they were, the most established. So I'm I would be very surprised to see them lose, or as in one or either of them lose in both matches. Like if Ricky Starks loses the FTW belt, I would not be surprised, or I would actually predict then that him and Powerhouse Hobbs may become tag team champs.
No, I'm telling you, he could win that belt and then still not become tag champs because it's the Team Taz belt.
Wait, what do you mean?
The FTW belt is the Team Taz belt. He wouldn't lose.
So that I guess that's what I'm kind of saying. So if he wins the FTW belt back, then I see him losing in the tag match.
I thought you said winning.
If he loses the FTW belt, then he would win the tag belts, is what I said.
Oh.
So I see him winning one of the two matches, Ricky Starks. I don't see that. I don't see Team Taz taking 2 L's in a week. I just don't.
I would love it.
I don't see it happening personally.
Let it implode.
We'll see. I mean, I think it's more likely that you see. Ricky Starks leave with the FTW belt, and I think. Oh, it's so hard to say. I don't know if you put Keith Lee and Swerve in that position only after 7 tag matches they put together, 6 maybe.
That's what I'm saying. No one's ready to take off the belts. You know what I'm saying? No one's ready to get them belts away.
It would have to be Ricky and Powerhouse Hobbs. That's why it just seems so. I don't know. I'd be surprised to see the belts change hands either way. But if the FTW belt does, I predict that the tag team belts will as well. That's my prediction. I didn't really know what to predict about the opening match of Rampage, which was a 3-way tag bout.
Simple. The House of Black had to lay waste to the Dark Order members, Evil Uno and Dark Order number 10, and Fuego del Sol, the Lucha team versus the House of Black, I guess. Nice little stompage.
Yeah. Simple is a great adjective for it, because simple doesn't mean it was bad. It just probably limits its greatness, right? That just puts a ceiling on it when it's simple like that. That's a great way to put it. So, I mean, I didn't love or hate the match, but I loved Penta coming out with the tombstone afterwards. I thought that was sick. He's really, I don't know. There's parts of the feud, I guess, that maybe they do too much talking. I like a lot of the mic work. A lot of times, I really enjoy a lot of the mic work, but that feud has maybe gone on for so long. I like when they keep it short and sweet like that, where it's just, I'm going to come out with, visually the statement, and then just boom, give you the hand signal, and I'm out. Snap of the fingers. I made my message clear. I mean, it doesn't get really better than that in the terms of this feud. I wouldn't have wanted it to happen a different way. So that was great.
Yeah, and to see it finally come to an end at Double or Nothing will be nice.
Yes.
Had to wait so long because of the injuries. But it's fine. We're here now.
It's Pac, right? Who's their third? Yes. He it was interesting to not see him a part of that little segment. I understood why maybe Ray wasn't. He was in a match. Earlier in the week, maybe he was, on a different schedule, but I don't know. I thought Pac might be out there to kind of further cement the 3-on-3 kind of
if he was
thing.
Out doing the Japan run that Wheeler Yuta is doing, but he could have been doing that.
Okay.
Because I don't think Wheeler Yuta was the one and only person from AEW that was out there doing the run out there, the circuit. But nonetheless, someone who's running a circuit on all these giants, the self-proclaimed chairman, The self-proclaimed perfect 10. The self-proclaimed giant killer. Sean Spears.
I'm so glad he doesn't spell his name the same way I do.
I wish he did.
I'm so glad because this man is also kind of vile. I understood maybe the first time after he beat the big guy when he was sending a message like I'm gonna beat him up after the match, hit him with the chair shots and stuff, and like, you know, I'm gonna be cool and badass. But like, bro, you don't need to do it to every big guy you see. Like, they're not Wardlow. They're not him. You don't need to let this amount of aggression out after the match. Like, you won. You made the statement. You continued to beat the Giants. Like, just, you know what I mean? Move on. Go beat the big guy.
You know.
I don't know.
He's just trying to get it through Wardlow's skull.
A little rubbing me the wrong way.
He's just trying to get through Ward Pig's skull, eh? I can knock down any man, no matter what size. They could be 7 foot, can't teach that, eh? Or you could be the big bruiser from Belfast, Big Damo, eh? And I'ma knock you down. Don't matter.
Yeah, but it's the extracurriculars, man. He's got to chill on the extracurriculars. I almost kind of wanted him to have a little bit of some offense against Wardlow at first, but now I'm looking at it like I just want War Dog to just snap him.
It'll probably be a quick one.
I want War Dog to just snap him.
One. Unless I wild card prediction of MJF's new big gun is Brian Cage. Brian Cage is gonna help Sean Spears win. That's my out of pocket random curveball.
Okay.
Predict. Sorry, War Dog. I don't want that to happen. I want you to break Spears, but I know that Brian Cage has a contract.
It's a lot of man.
And that is a big, big man. But we'll see. And we'll see. He's a stable guy. He was a Team Taz guy for a bit, so he's a stable guy. You know what I mean?
Okay. MJF's crew might have an addition.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I like that. I was saying I wanted MJF to have another new big guy to come through and like kind of be the protector because his character needs a security protector guy, and I would love if he wrestled. So if Brian Cage is that, I mean, that's sick, right? I mean, that's it. That's super dope. It allows MJF to be in tags that will be extremely interesting. For like continuous feuds with other stables. A lot of stables have a big guy. I mean, even if he wants to go in the future at the JAS, he doesn't want to deal with Hager. You know what I mean? He doesn't want to deal with him. He doesn't. There's going to be people almost in every stable who he's just not going to want to deal with, and so.
Dude, yeah, and Beefcake, aluminum foil, Magic Daddy, how you doing?
Yeah.
He's a beefcake himself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
you're not gonna want to see Powerhouse Hobbs if you try to go up against Team Taz. So it's like you're gonna have to have you're gonna have to have a big guy around. So I'm excited for that. Ooh, no, Luchasaurus is
the knowledge he has. Yeah. He's so old, millions of years old. The knowledge he has, can't take him down, dude. Sorry.
I mean, he was able to fight T-Rex and
he was able to fight a meteor.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Survived a meteor shower. I mean,
last dinosaur standing. How you doing?
The Croc might have something to say about that, but it's all good.
He's going to outlive him, though.
Clowning.
And he's older, though.
He straight is, but...
obviously.
He straight is.
This guy over here, this
you know who else is older than time itself? Yeah.
The Wizard.
True.
Chris Jericho, eh?
He still at least is young enough to wrestle.
Yeah,
the man who we had a face-to-face with...
don't you dare.
Do
not...
damn near as old as time himself.
Don't. So disrespectful.
I'll stop.
So
you're right,
sir.
You're right.
I'm gonna walk out for real this time.
No.
I'm not.
I don't want the violence.
Creative direction that you're trying to take the show. We're trying to bash on Sir William Regal.
I'm not bashing. I'm just saying that he's definitely.
He is. Looks great.
He looks great for being as old as time.
Whoa. So not that old. Never met the original Queen Elizabeth. So never happened.
No, met the Queen Elizabeth at her prom, maybe.
So it didn't happen. See, he's not that old. He's a Sir William Regal, okay?
That's classic.
He's just so old. And
That is
and his
classic.
team of violent fuckers is going to lay waste to this schmucky group of
Hey.
schmucks and Hager of sports entertainers.
Yeah, dude. I mean, sports entertainers plus a wizard is not gonna beat the violence. We continuously see violence week after week, and some wizardry, some fireball. They expect a fireball. Oh, lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt. They think they're gonna lightning bolt their ass through this. Yeah, come on now, get out of here, dude. Dude, Moxley's about to pull up and actually
He's about to pull up. He's about to take the glove out of the glove box.
he's about to pull up with the
And he's
stick.
about to splatter their brains all over the concrete.
Oh,
That's how
jeez.
you doing, Arn Anderson? How you doing?
Forbidden Door coming up.
June 26th.
How you doing?
Calling you out, Arn Daniel Tosh, special guest referee. How you doing?
That, I mean, hey, that face
Arn
to
Anderson always
face.
gets me so hot.
That, hey, you know who was hot? The JAS when they found out that their toothbrushes were up Regal's ass.
Oh, hey, how you doing? Hey, did you ever so gently unzipped your fucking toilet bag and you shoved it right up in there? For years he was doing it, Jericho.
Oh, God.
For years, he said. For so long. No. Ah.
Are you okay?
I think the wizard started to attack me. The wizard heard me talking bad on his name, and he tried to suffocate me right then and there. So sorry. So sorry, Wizard Jericho. I apologize. Moving on.
Yeah.
Oops.
Well, because the BCC had a match.
Yeah.
And it wasn't against some sports entertainers. It was against some pro wrestlers. But some pro wrestlers.
What are they about, though? What is Matt Sydal trying to preach? Tell me what Matt Sydal is trying to preach about right now.
Peace and love.
Peace, love, and sports or was it wrestling?
Yeah, and professional wrestling.
Professional wrestling?
Yes.
Not sports entertainment?
Nah. Peace, love, and professional wrestling. That's what it's all about. Spreading the
put
joy.
it on a shirt.
Dead ass. No, Matt might be able to get a couple of people behind him with that.
You know what? Matt Sydal might be able to do
Ayo,
what
pause.
Joe Gacy is trying to do in NXT.
Dead ass. Dead ass.
Peace,
Nah,
love, pro wrestling.
It hits.
In what's the opposite of exclusive?
Inclusivity. Yeah.
Inclusivity. Still learning English as we move along.
no, well, so yeah, no, dead ass. I believe that there
We
could
didn't
be
get a WWE episode, so I'm just gonna toss some shit in.
Yeah, no, it's all good. Yeah, definitely. Sprinkle it in where it sees fit. You know, the similarities. I definitely see the similarities where they have like a different take and like they're trying to spin the positive side onto like their
Yes.
thing.
Yeah.
Gacy's maybe doing it a little bit more in a
I might be
devious
emo.
way. He might be doing it in a more devious way. Matt actually seemed a little bit more genuine, like he wanted like that to be what the sport's about. Like I thought it was badass. I think there's a lot of people that if they can,
I fuck with BCC and I fuck with Peace Love Pro Wrestling.
yeah. Well, and that's what's funny is
PLP, baby.
So, and we're gonna do another. This is just gonna make it more plain as day because I feel they're just on such a high level of stardom, or because I can't really think of very many women in AEW that I feel this way about. But I guess I won't even make a statement about a specific. Let me just take the specifics out of it. I feel that there's going to be tons of different types of wrestlers who are more of the edgier type that will go and lean in towards the BCC style of wrestling. Then there's going to be a lot more of the flamboyant, let's just say, type that would love to still respect it on the same level, but do the peace, love, and unity side. And I was going to say, for example, even someone like Rhea Ripley off the bat, her character has never been, like, I feel from what I've been watching, aligned with that type of ideology.
Yeah.
So her doing that wouldn't make sense.
Right.
But someone like Dante Martin, who I wanted to then go on to the flip side of, is who doesn't really have a character. I feel that this stable or ideology would be good for a lot of wrestlers who are too young to have a character. It's just, hey, I'm here to have a good time and be the best wrestler I can be.
I'm here to try to get my TV time.
Exactly.
That's what it's all about.
Facts. And so I think that there's going to be a lot of people that flock to that type of
hopefully
thinking.
hopefully that like sparks something actually.
Gets a little crew together.
Yeah. Because I mean, Matt has a brother, Dante has a brother.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Make them two sets of brothers. That's their team name.
Two brothers.
Two brothers. They're just called two brothers.
Two brothers.
Two brothers. Doesn't matter how many there are. It's just called two brothers because it's either going to be one set or one from one set and then one from a different set. Two brothers.
It'll always be two.
Two brothers.
I hope you get the bit.
Too much. I did that bit. Too much.
Yes.
How you doing?
You know who didn't do too much in their bit? Serena Deeb. I just want to. Yo. I mean, to be honest, it doesn't get much better.
What is she? Oh God, what does she call herself? The professor of professional wrestling.
Yeah. Yeah, she went out there and put on a clinic. Honestly.
Called out an old man, pervert.
Honestly.
How you doing?
It's
ballsy.
Yeah, it was almost like almost too vulnerable, to be honest, for like for TV. Like it was almost too real and too vulnerable. It was like a real shot into what it feels like maybe to be, a female professional wrestler, and that
TNT knows drama.
That ass.
Shit, did that happen on TBS though?
Maybe. I'm not gonna be able to recall off the top of my head.
TNT knows drama though.
But dead ass. No, she really served it up, and to look the people who maybe throughout your career have been at least maybe not against you, but complacent in what is going on. Mm-hmm. To look them in the face and like be that like real. It was just amazing.
To stand her ground after all these years.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I don't have to be complacent. I don't have to have these breast assist implants. I don't have to have my head shaved to try to please these people. I ain't got to do that. I'm getting the titties out. I'm getting well, obviously she's getting her hair back, but she's gonna stand her ground. Where were you when Serena Deeb stand her ground?
I was right here, but it was a good ass time.
Stand her ground.
That was a good mic segment.
I last week I'm once again going back on my word. Thunder Rosa, so sorry, you're about to go to school. The professor's about to teach you a lesson, I think.
She's been on a roll, but I don't want to see that. I prefer to see Thunder maybe continue the run for a little bit longer. But Serena is a great person to take it from her at some point. She's just been killing. Mm-hmm. She's just been killing.
She's on a winning streak too, right?
Yeah, so I mean, I can see it happening soon, but hopefully not too soon. And I guess is how I feel about that. I mean, I feel the exact opposite way about Thunder Rosa, as I did about this man, Hangman Adam Page. At one point, I wanted him to be a placeholder that was very, very short-lived, and it was just to get a refresher from Kenny Omega before we got to a real title holder. But I was wrong. And on this podcast, I will be probably coming back and saying I was wrong all the time. But this time is maybe one of the times it looks the worst, because this man is a beast. I didn't, I guess, know what I was getting myself into when I was watching AEW in the beginning. And
to be fair, I had just started seeing Adam Page wrestle on it, like when AEW started. This is when I first, like, I mean, I looked up his clips and stuff when like All In was announced and stuff like that. I had to like look him up, and I was like, oh god, this guy's kind of disgusting. And then I was like, oh wait, this guy's a Bullet Club kid. Oh sweet. And then I saw him get the AEW Tag Team Championship belts, titles, whatever, with Kenny Omega. And then the tear that they had, I was like, oh god. Oh god. I was a little nervous when he was stepping up for the solo belt, but I knew that he was going to do it. I knew that it was going to happen. And then he fucking did it. It made this man want a cowboy hat. He told me that. He's not going to ever admit that, but he wants a cowboy hat. He wants assless chaps. He wants a biker vest. He wants to be a full cowboy with the assless chaps.
I definitely never said I want the chaps.
He's lying.
You
know who doesn't lie? Do you know who doesn't lie other than me and the man who was on commentary, CM Punk, Trick Magnet Punk, Chicago made Punk, Konosuke Takeshita.
Takeshita.
Konosuke fuck.
Takeshita.
Takeshita. Sign him.
Yeah, no, get him a contract actually.
Sign Takeshita. And also his song is fire. Like someone who ain't showing up all the time and doesn't have to have plenty of music. This man's has only been on live TV twice.
Who did he face last week? I'm so sorry.
Was
it Lethal?
Yes, it was. Great.
Yeah.
This is great. First like TV time.
Yeah.
People to wrestle.
I'm
shocked that it was Hangman this fast.
Well,
but and they played into it in the commentary, which I fucked with. Punk was like, I get it. He's trying to keep up. He's trying to not keep up, but like stay brushed up. You know, stay laser focused, see all the new things. So like he's never gonna like he obviously maybe can learn something and like learn from it and stuff.
And his match with Lethal was so good. Like I think as wrestlers, you're watching other wrestlers, right? And maybe you there's a little bit of business behind it, right? We're gonna go a little bit BTS behind the scenes a little bit. You know what I mean?
The band.
They Hangman Adam Page knows that. Let's say Dante Martin or John Moxley or just anybody who we've already talked about before is under contract for the next 2 years. So in 8 months, I'll get a match. Even if it's not for this, even if it's not this, I'm going to be able to get my hands on him at some time.
Sure.
This is a situation where, I watched him last week perform at the highest level with a vet of a long time, and I want my hands on him.
Even it was a main event match, no?
Yep.
Main event, Friday night.
This match.
Or afternoon.
This match was not a main event match.
Correct.
The lethal match.
Yes.
The lethal one. Just making sure we're on the same page. Yes, the lethal match was main
this
evented.
One was second.
Yeah.
Second on the card, and it was crazy. Crazy as heck.
Yeah. No, and I honestly.
I'll stop swearing, HBO.
I think that Hangman made me a believer, like you said. I mean, I don't want the chaps, but I'll definitely get the hat.
I'm a believer.
And it made me want Konosuke to get a contract. Mans looks good.
Dude, I'm about to sign him.
His build is like a bigger version of Dante Martin almost. Like taller a little bit and maybe a little bit bigger and wider.
A little more Asian.
Yeah, obviously Asian. Konosuke, you know?
Takeshita.
That's not Dante. Dante and Konosuke. Yeah, the amount of Asian disparity in those names is very much. But I just am surprised, I guess. He's got the build to be able to probably do a lot of the strongman moves, but then what we've seen of his skill set is so much flying moves and speed moves that with more experience, I think he could be a complete, top level wrestler, a very large package.
The Germans that guy can throw.
Oh, nasty.
The tippy toes.
Nasty.
Look at the man's toes and look at the arc. The man's is also he probably can get you in a disgusting.
And the way he ate that one, the way he ate Hangman's German, and then he turned and gave the German. Oh, dude, it was nasty.
Yo, have you guys ever seen anyone hit a lariat from the top rope before?
Oh shit. Yeah.
If you haven't, look up Konosuke Takeshita, Hangman Adam Page, because what?
Yeah.
Oh my god,
No, they
dude.
put on.
I thought he was gonna hit. I thought Hangman was gonna hit like a Spanish fly off the top, but no, he got a lariat straight to his fucking chesticle. You know?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, you did.
Jeez.
And so one other thing I want to notate about Hangman Adam Page, don't want to ride his dick too hard, but I'm just trying to say,
No, without the
give
actual
this
stuff.
man his props. This belt has not had a bad match since he's gotten it.
Factual.
Danielson twice.
Factual.
Dante Martin.
Fact.
This match, I just don't. No, the Texas Death Match, Lance Archer. Mans hasn't had a bad match with the
No
belt.
rope. Buckshot lariat.
Yep.
And he closed. Hangman Adam Page closed. He made Konosuke Takeshita take a nap
Yeah.
when he hit hang him up cowboy. You know what I'm saying? Instead of a punk shot lariat. I couldn't think of nothing about cowboy sleeping.
Hang him up, cowboy. Yeah. I have no clue.
Punk shot lariat's very easy to make, and he made that on commentary, and that's very punk, you know,
Yeah.
fuck shot, you know. Hang him up, cowboy.
That's how.
And then they had a stare down, and it was intense.
Yeah.
I felt the intensity.
So now that they've exchanged words, I liked this stare down. You remember how a month ago they had a stare down, and I was like, dude, you guys can talk. You guys are both super skilled on the mic. Like, say something. And then they did
Wasn't that
that
their first time, like,
face
looking
to
at
face.
each other?
I think
even?
so. Like in
After Punk
that
was like,
proximity.
I'm calling my shot. I want next.
I think one of them came out for commentary of the other one's match, but you know how it's the whole ramp away.
Yeah.
I think that one of them came out.
I think after
during
Punk
that.
did it, I think like the week after that, Punk might have been on commentary or even Hangman, and then whoever did
That's when they did the face to face.
Yeah, because whoever's on commentary comes out first.
Yes. So I don't know. I felt that this face to face was a lot more suspenseful, intense than the first one, and it had to do with the fact that they've now exchanged words and the beef is a little bit more real and brewing. But that's just me. I would have them. I would have had them. I mean, I hope this week we get them on the mic again. Now that we got the suspense face to face, I hope this week we get even if it's only one.
One last before.
Yeah, even if it's only one person saying one last thing to the other one, or one last little call out or jab or whatever it is.
I'll do a no contact face to face with Tony Schiavone.
Okay.
Tony, cut the shit.
Or Adam Page comes out to make a statement, and then CM Punk video package
Sure.
interruption in.
Or vice versa.
I'm not mad at that.
Tony, cut the shit.
Dead
What's
ass.
she been up to?
She's been supporting her girl Red Velvet before the Owen Hart quarterfinals match. She was just supporting the baddies, you know what I mean? Kiera Hogan, I believe, had a match or two on Dark over the last week or two, and Red Velvet's been preparing for Chris Statlander. You want to get into that one right away? The women's side, you want to get into it?
Just a woman. Chris Statlander.
Yeah, her comeback has definitely taken me off my feet.
She is fighting different. She's got more aggression.
Yeah.
More power moves. Huh? She still comes out with some warrior face paint, but she ain't come out with the brightest garb no more. Huh? She ain't got no friends beside her no more. Huh? How you doing? Orange Cassidy, how you doing? Chris Statlander, how you doing? Gave me the shock of the tournament so far, to be honest. Well, yeah, the shock
Sort
of the
of.
tournament, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Out Red Velvet. I thought Red Velvet was gonna win,
So did I.
and I wanted Dax to win, but that wasn't a surprise. When I saw that he was going against Cole, I was like, oh.
I guess I was gonna say it's hard to predict because she was put in as a substitute.
Okay.
So it was hard for me to. It's almost asterisk surprise because we don't know what the original plan was. Almost.
Yeah. Unless it was for Red Velvet to lose to Hikaru Shida.
Yep. So I'm just interested in what the real angle maybe was, or maybe it was this the whole time.
And if it wasn't this, I mean, shit, sorry Red Velvet, but that just means Chris Statlander. Like, I doubt either of them were gonna win the whole thing. No offense.
Yeah.
But and it helps with their solo feud that they have.
Yes.
Or had, and that is now getting rehashed.
Yes.
Because they were friends, and now they're like finally.
And they
not
didn't.
friends.
Well, they never talked about why they just kind of broke up. She just started hanging out with the baddies.
Yep. She was like, she's changed. I don't like her. I don't like her no more. She's
Yeah.
changed personalities. Layla Hirsch got fired or something, probably. I don't know.
And
Not that legit, I guess. Huh?
yeah, I
Not
guess
legit
not.
enough to stand her ground. How you doing?
Chris Statlander's one-handed lift up of Red Velvet was extremely impressive.
She.
All of her moves were extremely impressive, and by the end of it, Ruby Soho, who joined on the mic for this match, looked scared.
She did. She
For the
played.
follow-up match.
That woman is a great facial artist.
Yep, facial expressions
know
were
if that's
on
a real thing.
point
Yeah.
for Ruby Soho and that whole match. The
And
baddies
that
on
match
the
is gonna
side.
be savage action. Now that I think about it, Statlander versus Soho.
Oh yeah.
Give me that.
It's going to be a lot of action.
Cool.
Lots of action there. And there's going to be lots of actions on the women's side too.
And I kind of
on the other side of the women's
I
side.
kind of hope that if Statlander goes for the lift, I kind of want Ruby to reverse it because she was out there watching.
Okay.
And she, you know what I mean?
Learned it. Yep.
She's learned Chris Statlander more than Statlander might have learned Soho. Whatever.
Okay.
But yeah, that'd be kind of tight.
You know who we didn't really have preparation, and I haven't really learned much about, but because she's been off and on so much.
The women's wild card.
Yep, the Joker on the women's side. Maki Ito?
Maki Ito, former pop star from where she's from.
No disrespect, just don't remember.
But she's got a hard head, huh? She's got a head of steel, and I mean that in a nice way, huh? Because when Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, when she was smacking her head on the turnbuckle, kapow, kapow, kapow.
She liked it.
Maki Ito, I like it. Maki Ito, I like it a lot. She also liked to sing a lot. She sang on Way Down. I mess with her entrance so much because she is living her culture on her sleeve. You know what I mean?
Facts.
She's living her life. She said, I was a pop star, but I kind of wanted to do this. Former tag team partner with Britt Baker, too.
Oh, deadass?
Yeah. Yeah, they've won. They did a couple things together. They know each other. That's why when Maki Ito came out, Britt Baker was kind of smiling. She was kind of happy.
This was.
I kind of hope that these wild cards were a surprise for these people. Like, obviously not like the result of it, but a part of me hopes that like it was a surprise for at least a bit, like maybe day of, you know. But it would have been cool if they were actually surprises.
I didn't know that they worked together, and that makes that match make way more sense because they worked so well together.
Man, this guy doesn't listen to the commentary.
Sometimes I don't, and I phase in and
Also,
out.
he just didn't know.
I phase in and out. Sometimes I'm not listening, and sometimes I am. It just depends on how clownly they're getting. If they're not getting clownly and they're getting too serious, sometimes I get a little too like information overload, and I just like kind of zone out for a second. And then when they start to clown again, I'm back. I'm back. You know me. I just gotta relate. Is all. You know.
Sure,
I was on stuff I missed. I kind of sometimes I get zoned out. I'm like, oh, because when they start talking about the past, it could be the past, or it could be just 8 months ago, and I will sometimes zone it out. Yes,
for that part of the past. XD
Yeah.
Omega Law in the chats. Did you know who the men's wild card was?
So
Not by his name because he's changed it.
So not.
You don't remember him as of recent memory?
No, not well. So I do, but I don't. I remember this man being important in the scene, but I do not remember why.
Hey, ho, ho. I got 2 words for you. Be jealous. This man is the former tag team partner of The Miz.
Okay.
This is the man that gravity fucking forgot. This is the man that time forgot because when he hits his entrance, watch out. Slow-mo. Worst bit of the day. But he is crazy, dog. Okay, you really don't know. He recently was in the WWE's with the Miz. He's the Miz, he's the friend I made fun of who got fired, and now the Miz had a tag team with the Paul brother. Johnny Elite, not the Johnny I called for, but the Johnny I got.
Hey, I'm not
mad because
I'm
that
not
man
mad.
is crazy. The parkour skills that he has, the craziness that I know that guy can do and then did with Samoa Joe was insane. He was giving them kicks to Samoa Joe. He was letting Samoa Joe give him the kicks too.
Like the Miz, did he wear a headband sometimes?
No, not really. He just
Not
always
like the
had
tie
glasses.
around headband. Oh, for some reason I feel like I remember. That's what I feel like I remember.
I'm not seeing him because he always had that long, luscious, beautiful flow, and sunglasses on.
Yeah, it's with highlights, right? He had highlights.
For some parts of it, yes.
I remember him having highlights. I remember some of it. That's what I'm saying. I remember, but I don't have any specific memory of him. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a specific memory of him doing anything, but I remember him being a person. Yes.
Wild. Well, they misused him. He was just the Mrs. Lackey. But crazy performer, which is what they do with crazy performers.
But Mrs. Lackey could probably be fun though. Yeah, I mean, you just explained some good moments.
They became friends, and like I wouldn't, and I mean Lackey very loosely this time.
When I looked him up, I obviously had to do some research myself because of the, I guess, little amount of history of wrestling I know. I found out, I mean, all the different places he's wrestled, and I kind of was just, I was impressed.
He had the belt, the AAA belt that Kenny Omega just had.
I was impressed.
Yeah, that man works.
Yeah, for someone to be in the business that long and to work at so many premier companies, I was like, okay, this guy's legit.
The name fit him too, and I'm not even and now I'm not mad because he made it first, and now Johnny Gargano, if you show up here, you're always forever gonna be Johnny Wrestling. You can't be the Johnny Elite.
Yeah, there's already a Johnny Elite.
But there's always one Johnny Wrestling. And that's I don't care if it's not your real name. That's your real name. Johnny Gargano. That's your real name. Don't care.
Yeah, to another Owen Hart men's quarterfinal.
Mm-hmm. Ray Phoenix. Kyle O'Reilly. Ooh. This one was so... I watched this one twice. I ran this one back. I had to watch this one back.
They were going fast.
It was quick as hell.
They were going fast.
And Ray Phoenix tight roped the top rope like so many times, but Kyle O'Reilly finally counted it once.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, finally, it's about time, Kyle. Learn your shit. Figure it out. And after the match, the chaos that happened after their match, when after Kyle O'Reilly won and knocked Ray Phoenix off and out of this quarterfinals, which is fine because he's got other things
going
on. You know what I'm saying? With the House of Black, how you doing? But Kyle O'Reilly, why are you my favorite seller right now? You see when Stang threw that chair at him? That man.
Okay,
that man can go jello legs so nicely. That man is nice with the cells. Very nice with them. Hey, and someone who wasn't so nice with it that night, Stang. I'm not hating on the Young Bucks because I know that they could have got that super kick higher up. But Stang, what you doing?
Yeah, okay.
What you doing? Getting your ankle broke by Kyle O'Reilly. That's what you're doing, which I don't think was supposed to happen. I think Adam Cole was supposed to do it, but they were running out of TV time, and I think they made the audible. Whatever.
So yes, the super kicks were like at shoulder height, and he went down like he got kicked in the head. Yes, but you get kicked so hard in your upper body that you go down like that. Maybe not super like you're unconscious, but you could go down.
And I mean, it's two of the best super kickers.
Yeah,
it's like if I were to do it, someone who's not so skilled at it, wouldn't go down.
Yeah.
Obviously, you know
That's
what I
all it
mean?
was.
That's-
Okay. You're selling Sting a little short. You're selling
Sure.
Sting a little short.
Sure.
He did okay. I
You're
definitely
saying that because he's older than
a little bit, yeah.
the Wizard.
But I think that if he was younger, they would have kicked him in the head.
Okay, sure. Fair.
That's what I think. I think if he was 10 years, 15 years younger, they would have kicked him in the head hard, and it would have been that. But I think they know that if they do their super kick on both sides to his dome, he's too old for that. So they did it that way. And
We need you next week.
yeah, no, dead ass, like multiple times. So I do think that it's big hype because obviously Darby and Sting were showing a lot of respect when they had their Jeff Hardy match and their like the Hardy Bros and
Like when they teamed with him and then
yeah,
their
exactly.
Owen match.
Yeah, right. There's been a lot of mutual respect there. So there's just it makes a lot of sense for Sting and Darby to come out to the aid of Rey Fenix when there's an onslaught going on. Right. And because, I mean, obviously...
it's all about alliances. It's all
about
who you know.
They're aligning themselves that way. You don't gotta be in a stable.
You just gotta be cool with a couple people. You know what I mean?
And it's like for any reason I get a chance to fuck those guys up, I'm just gonna go out there and fuck them up. Which I kind of like too. You know what I mean? Like not...
Funny enough, it's basically how this whole JAS versus the Streets happened.
Yep.
Because Eddie Kingston is homies with Santana and Ortiz, but so was Chris Jericho.
Yep.
Was. The Wizard.
Now
that man can become anything he wants and make it work somehow.
Yeah, it works.
That makes me mad. Like, the Wizard shouldn't work. Where's your clan hat? Shouldn't work. The Wizard shouldn't work. Just in case.
It is working, though.
It is working. I'm becoming.
Anything that you want to get to promo-wise or anything before we hit the moment of the week?
Tony Storm.
Ooh, yeah. Okay.
Killed DMD on the mic.
Yeah. Yeah, Tony Storm is
She's got a lovely accent too. I don't remember her talking much over in WWE, so like I'm like learning her as a speaker right now, basically. She's nice with it though. It's time for our moments of the week.
What?
I'll go first. I guess. Because it's so related to the Owen Hart Foundation Men's Tournament Quarterfinals. We had Jeff Hardy versus Adam Cole, baby. Okay? We knew what was going to happen. No offense, but Jeff Hardy basically died last week versus Darby Allin. That man's was beaten and battered and bruised. Like 10 times from Sunday. You know what I'm saying?
19 stamina.
Mm-hmm. Lowest as the smallest bit you can have in the stamina bar before it's empty. And it only took, if I'm not mistaken, one boom to Jeff to send him on out packing to go fight the Young Bucks at Double or Nothing, I think.
It might be just upcoming this week.
Don't remember, but we're getting the Hardys versus the Young Bucks.
Bros versus bros. Two brothers.
Two brothers. Against two brothers.
And we're going to call it the match of two brothers.
The two brothers match. Two brothers. Two. You know someone who took more than two of something?
War Pig. This man didn't take 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This man took 10 lashings.
See how I can do it better than Sean Spears? It's crazy.
Simple.
It's crazy.
Sean Spears doesn't do anything right. But anyways.
Preston Vance can do it better than Sean Spears.
This man,
What? Can you dig it, sucker?
Nah, I do. I dig it. This segment is my moment of the week, not only because it was executed so well, but because it's the best feud right now, in my opinion, in all of wrestling. This is just the best TV that I can get from any of the programs. I love it.
Yeah, this shit's on free TV.
Yeah. I don't know how Wardlow, after like the 4th or 5th lashing, didn't even wince a little bit. He actually smiled at like the 4th or 5th one.
You should have seen Cody Rhodes getting whipped.
Oh, was it?
Look it up. It's way different.
Okay. Because my man Wardlow was smiling until about 8 or 9. On the 9th one, you could see he was like, damn. And because Sean Spears, like I said, does nothing right, nothing good, just poor at everything he does. Strictly clowning. When he gave Wardlow his last lashing before he gave the belt back to MJF, it was too high. It came over the top and like damn near like got the whole top of his shoulder and into his pec. It was crazy. I thought that one was definitely misplaced, and that one looked like it could hurt really bad on those like on that neck muscle, like that neck muscle right there. But the last one that MJF gave him, he gave a little wince on, and I almost feel it was like.
Didn't he also do like the shit ton before?
Oh, yeah.
Final 10th one.
No, that was right after. Because the 10th one, he barely winced, but he didn't let anybody see. And I almost feel it was wincing from the 9th one, really. But he like barely even did a little bit of a face, and that's when MJF got mad. And he was like, if you're not going to even wince at the last hardest one. And he started smacking him a bunch of times, and then he was pulled away. And now it's time. It's time for the cage. I didn't think he was gonna.
You thought it was the other way around.
Yeah, I didn't think he was gonna get the lashings before the cage. I thought it was only after if he won the cage match. But no, the lashings is to even get into the cage, which is crazy.
Step 1, I think, is always lashes.
That's crazy.
Sapphire.
Count it up.
SpongeBob lashes. Thank you.
But the hash slinging slasher got him for sure. If you saw his back after this segment, the hash slinging slasher got him for sure.
Wait, but then who was flickering the lights? Nosferatu.
Did Wardlow beat up security guards in this one?
I don't remember. I was so high on the fact that he just ate those lashes.
Same. Yeah. No.
Cuffed, I think.
Yeah. Still cuffed. Yeah. I don't.
I wouldn't be surprised if he laid waste to security guards, hands cuffed. Or if MJF and Sean Spears laid him down, like put him down, because cuffed. And lashes. You know what I mean? Don't remember the whole bit. I was just
Hold
so
on.
high on him.
Let me check. It's gonna be right over here. I feel stupid because I want to remember.
Runs over there. Mouse is over here.
Yeah, but I can't see it. Oh yeah, no, it wasn't.
It wasn't what?
I remember now. He all right. Nah. So I'm remembering now. Let me grab this. I'm remembering now. He didn't lay waste to the security. What he did was receive a low blow from MJF because he was no-selling even after the smashing of lashings.
So I was right. Kind of.
He got hit with the low blow, and then after kind of falling down a little bit and trying to recover from the low blow, that's when Spears gave MJF the ring, or got the ring out, and hit him with the pop. I think even Sean Spears gave him a couple chair smacks, and then they just kind of left him there, lying on the ground while they dipped out. And that may be a glimpse of what we get in the beginning of the cage.
Yes.
A little 2-on-1, little beat down, a little cheesery, maybe a little couple low blow or something like that. But then we only saw Wardlow on the ground for a couple minutes. I mean, that guy has to get up eventually, and he won't be handcuffed. So this is culminating to be probably the best like storyline in wrestling right now, and maybe the best storyline or feud, I should say, in recent AEW memory. Like, I feel if you want to go back, I guess, to when I think Omega and Hangman's were going at it.
Ooh.
I think that's the last time you had.
Back when you were a non-believer.
Yeah.
And then you saw his face, and you're out of your mind. Without a trace.
I think this is, but so what's crazy, I just want to really give a little bit more hype to the moment right here with my final little thing. It's just that was for the world championship of the company. This is just over honor.
Of the world. What are you the champion of?
The world.
The world.
Don't forget the whole world.
Come on, Hangman. Greatest answer in the world. God.
But seriously, that was like after a title. This is after just pride. This is just
not only pride and like fuck. Wardlow just wants to be off of MJF's contract and wants to get signed.
Yeah, I guess there is a little bit of stakes there, but for MJF, it seems like it's just a game, and that's why the stakes don't seem very high, but they are high, right? Like it's great.
There's just a lot.
It's amazing.
A lot built up into this, and it's been perfectly played out.
Yep.
All right, Sean.
Even it being a part of this feud is long standing. It started before and during a whole feud that MJF had.
Yes.
With someone else.
Long ago.
Yeah.
It started the day Wardlow became MJF's bodyguard.
And it's always been this. It's always been culminating to this.
Always.
Everything MJF has been doing has been pretty much almost beeline story to this, it feels like. And only now, in retrospect, does it feel that way.
It is.
Which is amazing writing.
It looks perfect.
Which is amazing writing. So kudos. Don't forget to check us out. That's probably the end of episode 20 on YouTube. Don't forget to check us out on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook as well at Clowning Around the Ring, CATR. And check out alloutelite.com for those great articles on WWE, AEW. My boy Adrian giving to you all the time. So yeah, please check those out and leave a like, leave a subscribe, leave a comment, tell your friends, share them, do whatever you got to do.
And until next week, continue clowning.
Can you dig it, sucker?